Here. Shalom, shalom, everyone, and welcome once again to Just a Word, Yah Radio. And we are here once again for another podcast. This podcast is live here on YouTube and also live on Jaw Radio at jawradio.org. And please remember, we have our apps. We have our Android and our iOS Apple app for iPhone and iPad. You can go to our website jawradio.org and you can install the apps and have Jaw Radio on your devices wherever you want to go. Listen to us anytime. All right? And our apps, of course, have different features that you would find interesting. And you can just learn with us easy through those apps. All right? So today we continue our Know Your Tribe series. Know Your Tribe. Of course, we are actually working on a post called Know Your Tribe, in which we will give the understanding of what or why we do these videos on knowing your tribe and why we believe it is important for you to know your tribe. So that post will be on our website, justaword.org. And on justaword.org. And let's begin. So we are in the testament of Naphtali or Naphtali, the eighth son of Jacob and Bilhah. I think it's the first son that he had with Bilhah, is it?
Mm-hmm. No, Dan.
Dan is who?
Bilhah.
Dan is also
I
Bilhah.
think he also Bilhah.
Oh, so Naphtali is the second son. All right. Go ahead.
A copy of the testament of Naphtali, which he decreed at the time of his death, in the 132nd year of his life.
Why, he lived long.
Hmm?
132. Go ahead.
When his sons were gathered together in the 7th month, on the 4th day of the month, and he was in good health, he gave a feast and drinking party. After he awoke early the next morning, he told them, I am dying, but they did not believe him.
One thing the patriarchs have in common, they're nice and strong. And then they knew their death, and people would not believe them because they look fit and healthy and strong. Continue.
And while he was blessing Yahuwah, he confirmed that after the previous day's feast he would die. Then he began to say to his sons, Listen, my children, sons of Naphtali, hear your father's words. I was born from Bilhah. Rachel acted by trickery, giving Bilhah to Jacob in place of herself, and she bore me on the knees of Rachel, for which reason she called me Naphtali.
Oh. Continue.
Rachel loved me because I was born in her lap. While I was tender in appearance, she would kiss me and say, May I see a brother of yours like you from my own womb. Thus Joseph was like me in every way, in keeping with Rachel's prayer.
Yeah? That's interesting.
But my mother was Bilhah, daughter of Ruthios, Deborah's brother, nurse of Rebekah. She was born in the very day on which Rachel was born.
Oh. Raphios, Deborah's brother, nurse of Rebekah. Okay. Go ahead.
Rothius was Abraham's tribe, a Chaldean, one who honored Elohim, free and well-born. But he was taken captive and brought by Laban, who gave him Anna, his servant's girl, as a wife.
What a complicated thing. Brain too old to keep up with this. Let me just slow down there. Ratius was a Chaldean, free and well born, but he was taken captive and brought by Laban, who gave him Aina, his servant girl, as a wife. She bore a daughter and called her Zelpha from the name of the village in which he had been taken captive. Complicated. Continue.
After that, she bore Bilhah, saying, My daughter is ever eager for new things. No sooner had she been born than she hurried to sucking. To start sucking. Since I was light on my feet like a deer, my father Jacob appointed me for all missions and messages, and as a deer he blessed me.
Naphtali was a runner, light on his feet. Continue.
For just as a potter knows the pot, how much it holds, and brings clay for it accordingly, so also Yahuwah forms the body in correspondence to the Ruach, and instills the Ruach corresponding to the power of the body.
All these men knew all of these depths of these things. Look at that. Just as a potter knows the pot, how much it holds, and brings clay for it accordingly. So the potter molds the pot that I want it to hold X amount of liters or gallons or whatever. So Yahuwah forms the body in correspondence to the Ruach. What intelligence!
Serious.
No, seriously no. The intelligence of our Father is mind-boggling. He does this for every single human being. Forms the body in correspondence with the Ruach that he puts inside. Everybody has a different Ruach, and everything is so complicated. And everybody is modeled according to the Ruach that he puts in there. What a power. And instills the Ruach corresponding to the power of the body. So he knows the body, and then he puts it in. That Ruach that he puts in is the exact measure of the body. Yeah? Oh, great is our Father.
Yeah.
And men, and we fool around with him. Eh? We fool around with him so much, and we fail him so much. 2-3.
And from one to the other.
It gets even worse. Here it gets worse. Go ahead now.
And from one to the other.
There is no discrepancy. Not so much as a third of a hair.
For all the creation of the Elohim was according to height, measure, and standard.
So when you ask the Christian, how are you? And he says, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. He wasn't telling a lie. He was telling the truth. Fearfully and wonderfully made. And we mock other people. And we look at people and say, that's so ugly. It's a sin. Because Yahuwah molded that body according to the Ruach that is in it. And that is why, you have people who they say, oh, look unattractive. These are the nicest people.
Yes.
And people who think they look attractive have some pain in the butt. Yeah. Always, even with women. You know that the woman that is not attractive is usually nicer. And then the one that thinks she has it, that's the one that gives you all the trouble. You see? So he puts the Ruach corresponding to compensate for that lack of physical human beauty. He puts a beautiful Ruach inside of that person. And to correspond with this physical beauty, he puts a Ruach that is repulsive. Yeah, you see?
Yes. And he's accurate there.
Very accurate. Read 4 again, please. 2-4.
And just as the potter knows the use of each vessel and to what it is suited, So also Yahuwah knows the body, to what extent it will persist in goodness, and when it will be dominated by evil. For there is no form or conception which Yahuwah does not know, since he created every human being according to his own image.
So he knows everything. Ah. Pardon me, people. I'm just taken aback by this this wisdom, because I'm measuring it up with earthly wisdom or human's wisdom. When I am even trying to still trying to understand myself, and Yahuwah understands everything about 8 billion people. Continue.
As a person's strength, so also is his work. As his mind, so also is his skill. As his plan, so also is his achievement. As his heart, so is his speech. As his eye, so also is his sleep. As his soul, so also is his thought, whether on the Torah of Yahuwah or on the law of Belial.
Wow. So that is we say out of the mouth, pour it what? The what of the heart again? Out of the so all, as a person's strength, so also is his work. So everything is proportional. So is it as is his eye, so also is his sleep. As is his soul, so also his thought. Verse 7.
As there is a distinction between light and darkness, between seeing and hearing, thus there is a distinction between man, and between woman and woman. One cannot say they are one in appearance or rank.
So everybody is different and everybody is given. Everybody is given their own uniqueness. Verse 8.
For Elohim made all things good in their order, the 5 senses in the head. To the head he attached the neck, in addition to the hair, for the enhancement of appearance. Sorry. Then the heart for prudence, the belly for excretion from the stomach, the windpipe for health, the liver for anger, the gallbladder for bitterness, the spleen for laughter, the kidneys for craftiness, the loins for power, the lungs for the chest, the hips for strength, and so on.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. Whoa. Every one of the organs that we have is related to some form of emotion. Is it? Every one of them. So, heart for prudence, the belly for excretion from the stomach, the windpipe for health, the liver for anger, the gallbladder for bitterness, the spleen for laughter, the kidneys for craftiness, the loins for power, the lungs for the chest, the hips for strength, and so on. Verse 9.
Thus, my children, you exist in accord with order, for a good purpose in fear of Elohim. Do nothing in a disorderly manner, arrogantly, or at any inappropriate time.
At any inappropriate time. So, you have to look at the different things that affect the body. Yeah? And know that all of these different sicknesses, I had problems with my kidney. I'm crafty. You know what craftiness? I have to look into this craftiness thing here now. And see what kind of craftiness was I portraying. So everybody look at this.
Oh no.
Everything that you're going through, yeah? Huh?
They do relate every sickness to
to
Some pharmacy.
to some one of the, what you call them, organs in the body. So it says, you exist in accord with order, which is something that you hear us teach here all the time. Order, order, order. The Most High does everything in order. It says, for a good purpose in fear of Yahuwah. The order is for you to fear Yahuwah. Do nothing in a disorderly manner. Do nothing in a disorderly manner. Which is why when we tell people, when the Most High says, come out of her, the Most High is not telling you to run hither and thither, here and there, to and fro. He says, gather yourselves together. When you come out of her, he says, gather yourselves together. When you gather together, he sets an order there. Yahuwah is everything about order. Do nothing in a disorderly manner. Naphtali 2 verse 9.
Thus, my children,
No, I'm just, sorry. Do nothing in a disorderly manner. Nothing at all disorderly. And then it says, do nothing arrogantly. Pride. And then it says, or at an inappropriate time. That means everything has to be done in order at the right time. Everything has to be done at the right time. What were we looking at today again? We were looking at earlier. Was it today? We were talking about the curses, and at the right time, the Most High lifts us up. Oh, I was speaking with Eliora about her past. That he was blinded and he could not see until the appropriate time. Yeah. Verse 10.
if you tell the eye to hear, it cannot. So you are unable to perform the works of light while you are in darkness.
There we go again. Hey, is it the pastor? Eliora's pastor. Read it again. You are unable to do what?
To perform the works of light while you are in darkness.
You see it? So he had the right intentions and the right heart. But because he was in darkness, he could not perform the words. Why? Because it was not the appropriate time. It was not time for our eyes to be opened, for his eyes to be opened as yet. Because of course there are people that were waking up around that time, but he was not awakened. And he was still in the darkness of Christianity. He could not do the thing. So the question is, will the Most High show mercy to him? I don't know. Anyway, Yahuwah does his thing. Continue. 3:1.
Do not strive to corrupt your actions through avarice or to beguile your soul by empty phrases, because those who are silent in purity of heart will be able to hold fast to Elohim's will and to shunt aside the will of Satan.
Did we look on empty phrases? Did we look on empty phrases last time? I think I did look at empty phrases. Empty phrases are those. Empty phrases are words or expressions that add little to no meaning to a sentence or communication. They can be redundant, distracting, and weaken the overall message. Essentially, they are phrases that don't add substance or clarity to a statement. What makes a phrase empty? Can I put it on the screen? Because it is this search engine I'm looking at. Let me put it on the screen, please.
I think it's already on the screen now.
No, it's not on the screen. All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, it's there. What makes a phrase empty? Redundancy. They repeat information that is already implied or obvious. For example, it is my opinion that is often unnecessary because it is assumed that a statement is your opinion unless otherwise stated. Right now, that gives me a redundant statement. To be honest with you,
To be honest
with you. And hear this now. Lack of substance. They don't convey a clear or specific meaning, often acting as filler words or phrases. That's it. Huh? What's up? It's on it? Oh, no, the face is not on it. It's a page without the face. Yeah. Weakening arguments. They can make a writer or speaker sound less confident or knowledgeable by adding full off to their statements. Distraction. They can draw attention. Examples of empty phrases. It is my opinion that. I feel that. It seems to me that. I truly believe that. By what standard does it hold true? Needless to say, as we all know, very, really, quite, pretty, and a little when used excessively. To be honest with you, that one is not. That one is not there. That one is not there. We're just using it to remind you about that one. All right.
Yes.
So let's go back now to the Nazarene. Not Nazarene, to the Testament. All right. So let's go back over the sentence to get the understanding. It is empty phrases. Where is it?
3:1.
3:1. Yeah. So,
Do
read
not,
it again.
okay. Do not strive to corrupt your actions through avarice
Through greed.
or to beguile your souls by empty phrases, because those who are silent in purity of heart will be able to hold fast to Elohim's will and to shunt aside the will of Satan.
Silence. Those who are silent in purity of heart will be able to hold fast Yahuwah's will. Yeah? So, when you use empty phrases, you just talk. Satan will have access to you for you to do his will. 3:2.
Sun, moon, and stars, do not alter their order. Thus you should not alter the Torah of Elohim by the disorder of your actions.
Continue.
The Gentiles, because they wandered astray and forsook Yahuwah, have changed the order and have devoted themselves to stones and sticks, patterning themselves after wandering Ruachoth. But you, my children, shall not be like that. In the firmament, in the earth, and in the sea, in all the products of his workmanship, discern Yahuwah, who made all things, so that you do not become like Sodom, which departed from the order of nature. Likewise, the watchers departed from nature's order. Yahuwah pronounced a curse on them at the flood. On their account he ordered that the earth be without dweller or produce. I say these things, my children, because I have read in the writings of Kadosh Chanuk that you also will stray from Yahuwah, living in accord with every wickedness of the Gentiles and committing every Torahlessness of Sodom.
All right. Remember where we went today, we saw Issachar,
Yes.
right beside nations street,
Yes.
right beside Gentiles street. You see? Naphtali, living with every wickedness of the Gentiles, heathen, and committing every Torahless.
Act.
I wonder if that is what the Moses is telling. That our people are dwelling there among Gentiles.
Yes, because we all mix within the people.
But I think that is a statement. Where we went today, we saw written on a wall, Issachar. and then like the wall is here, and then it is written on this side, and then you have a side of the wall going down here, and this street that the wall goes down is called Nations Street. And this is what we're reading now. Naphtali is saying, you will also stray from Yahuwah, living in accord with every wickedness of the Gentiles and committing every Torahlessness of Sodom. So is this saying to us that, and we saw there, when we went there, people were mixed. Gentiles mixed. Or people mixed in. Is that the Most High telling us? This very same thing that we're reading. Anyway, 4:2.
The Yahuwah will impose captivity upon you. You shall serve your enemies there, and you will be engulfed in hardship and difficulty until Yahuwah will wear you all out.
But you know it's true. Remember when we went there, the language, they were speaking the language of the Gentiles. They didn't even speak the native African language. It sounded just like the Edomites.
Yep.
Little babies, none of them speaking none of the traditional language of the Edomites. That's what it said.
Yes. It was to observe.
Continue.
And after you have been decimated and reduced in number, you will return and acknowledge Yahuwah, your Elohim. And it shall happen that when they come into the land of their fathers, they will again neglect Yahuwah and act impiously. And Yahuwah will disperse them over the face of the whole earth.
Over the face of what?
The whole earth.
Of the what?
Whole earth.
You see this 12 tribe chart foolishness? Where they say Naphtali are? Anybody knows this 12 tribe chart? Let me look for it. Where they say Naphtali is? Huh?
Thankfully, I don't.
They say Naphtali because 12 tribe chart. All right. Let me look at the image. Let me try to get it on screen. 12 tribe chart.
The first one.
It's so small. Huh? Which one? Oh, this is TikTok. I want to take a TikTok. Oh, no, man. To tell us where they are in America. America 12. I should put America 12 tribes chart. America 12 tribes chart. All right, here it is. 12 tribes of Yasharal. What is this one? All right, Naphtali. What's this? Argentina and Chile.
No, that's not the one.
Yeah? Yes. Naphtali, Argentina, and Chile. Now, these two countries here. These two countries are as white as you can get. Argentina, black population. The black population in Argentina is a small percentage of the overall population, estimated at 0.7%. Not even 1%. Because the white people run out the darker skinned people in that place. Less than 1%. And you're saying that is Naphtali. What did Naphtali say here? And Yahuwah will disperse them over the face of the whole earth. Can I get some plug? My plug. Look for it. Because it needs to be plugged in. Yeah. until the mercy of Yahuwah comes. Read 4:5, please.
And Yahuwah will disperse them over the face of the whole earth until the mercy of Yahuwah comes, a man who effects righteousness, and he will work mercy on all who are far and near.
Yeah. And we effect mercy on all who are far and near. 5:1. So they will be at different places, far and near. 5:1.
In the 40th year of my life, I saw on the Mount of Olives, east of Jerusalem,
Just trace it. Just trace it.
stood still. And behold, Yishak, my father's father, was saying to us, Run forth, seize them, each according to his capacity. To the one who grasps them will the sun and the moon belong. All of them ran.
You plugged in?